We recently moved to a new and very nice apartment.
Yeah, that's a big upgrade from our old house.
I was working in a restaurant before it, and I lost the job. I might need your help in order to pay some bills and utility and all that.
You mean like you want me to try to go back to work too, also? Find a job?
I just don't think at this age I'm meant to live an uncomfortable life.
I've grown close to someone else, and today we're going shopping. Hi, look who I am.
Jenny, no.
Awesome!
We got a brand new season of 90 Day Diaries this week. And on episode 1, we caught up with a couple we hadn't seen in a while, Jenny and Sumit.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm 65 years old. I'm from California, but now I live in India with my husband, Sumit.
I'm Sumit. I'm 36-year-old.
That 30-year age gap still gets me every time I hear it. She's double his age. These two were first on our screens because Sumit pretended to be this guy. But then feelings started to develop.
I was using a different name, pretending to be Michael Jones. Later on, I come clean and told Jenny that I'm Sumit.
Jenny, who was in her 60s at this time, really thought that it was this guy that had slid into her DMs. And oh my god, guess what? She got catfished. Shocking! Jenny did appreciate Sumit's honesty and still thought he was cute, so their relationship continued.
I eventually moved to India so we can get married.
They say that their large age gap never bothered them, but it bothered the absolute shit out of Sumit's mom. There were so many intense moments with Sumit's family. They could not and would not accept Jenny. I remember watching these scenes when they first aired, just shocked by the intensity. This was the 90-day drama I lived for, and it didn't seem like their relationship would ever be accepted. And that got in the way of them getting married. Sumit really wanted his family's approval, and they just wouldn't budge. In the end, Jenny and Sumit stayed together.
Even though my parents didn't give us blessings, I realized that if I love someone and this is the person I want to live my life with, I think I should go ahead and like just get married.
The last time we saw them on a Happily Ever After season tell-all, they announced that they had tied the knot. And surprisingly, it even seemed like Sumit's family was coming around to the idea of him and Jenny being married.
Sumit and Jenny have blessings from me.
But at that tell-all, Sumit's mom was still noticeably missing. Here now, though, on 90 Day Diaries, we got a very unexpected surprise. We first learned on the episode that Sumit and Jenny are now in a different apartment.
Just take a look. So these are our security gates. You enter the apartment. This is the living area. We have a cute little chandelier up there.
Jenny loves their new place, but it's more expensive and their finances have been an issue.
I was working in a restaurant before it, and I lost the job.
Jenny is living her best life. She's happy with where they are living. She's retired. So the pressure is pretty much just all on Sumit. And that's when the big surprise is revealed. Jenny says that she's trying to be more independent and is going out shopping with a friend. And that friend is one of the most unexpected people. Yup, it's Sumit's mom. On a previous season of 90 Day Diaries, we did see that Jenny and Sumit meet up with Sumit's parents, and while we knew that Sumit's dad was starting to accept Jenny, I was surprised that Sumit's mom even showed up.
जो कुछ भी लाइफ में हो रहा है, आप सब चीजें बदल नहीं सकते, तो बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसे होते हैं जो you have to accept as it is. We have accepted.
And I was even more surprised when she said that she had also now accepted Jenny. That's a huge step forward. Great news. But I just thought it was more like, okay, now Sumit's mom is tolerating Jenny more. She's no longer angry about the whole situation. I definitely did not expect Jenny and Sumit's mom to be close, especially after so many things that Sumit's mom has said about Jenny to the entire world.
Don't understand you, Sadhna.
कुछ नहीं आता
कुछ नहीं हुआ, बेकार है।
Okay.
And now here they are, shopping together, friends.
To my absolute shock, I've become best friends with Sumit's mom.
I mean, they are basically the same age. They probably have a lot of things in common.
Finally realized that I wasn't going anywhere and that I truly do love her son.
Time, I guess, really did heal Sumit getting disowned from his family for being with Jenny.
तो फिर उसको अपनाओगे या नहीं अपनाओगे कभी भी?
नहीं।
तो जिंदगी में परेशान रहोगे?
हाँ।
And now they're just shopping together. That's crazy.
परेशान रहती थी जेनी की वजह से, लेकिन जेनी का नेचर देखते हुए मुझे जेनी अच्छी लगने लगी थी, क्योंकि मेरा बेटा उसके साथ खुश है तो मैं भी खुश हूँ अब।
Their main issue now is that Sumit is struggling to find a job.
If you're looking for a job, I'm looking for a chef job. I'm trying my best to get a job, but anyone I talk to, they want a trained chef, and I'm not.
And when they all meet up to talk about this, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone seeing Sumit, his mom, and Jenny all hanging out, hugging. Sumit even says that Jenny is now the most loved daughter-in-law. Gotta wonder what happened with this daughter-in-law. She seemed to be the favorite for a while. She must have messed up big time.
I might need your help in order to pay some bills and utility and all that.
You mean like you want me to try to go back to work too also? Find a job?
Sumit's mom is even like, yeah, Jenny, you gotta find a job too. She wanted that nice apartment, so I guess she has to come out of retirement at the ripe age of 65 and go find some work. That sucks.
I don't want to be pressured into finding a job now.
Yeah, I know that. I don't want to pressure you. But if you're not gonna work, then maybe you're gonna lose this apartment.
Okay, so the sound I used in my edit at the beginning of this video.
I just don't think at this age I'm meant to live an uncomfortable life.
If you don't know, it's from White Lotus, the new season 3. It just fits so well. I mean, could you imagine trying to start over in your career at 65? That's rough. She's just not cut out for an uncomfortable life at this age. Jenny, no. And imagine her trying to figure this out in India. She says that she's been there for 5 years and she still doesn't know what Sumit's mom is saying.
And honestly, it might be for the best that we don't know what the other person is saying all the time.
So she still doesn't know the language. And now I'm wondering if maybe Sumit's mom is still making fun of her behind her back because Jenny can't understand her. Now I also understand why they're doing updates for the show. They have to bring in some money. This actually makes me think too that they might come back for another season on Happily Ever After. So, were you surprised by this update? Jenny seems to be full of surprises, like telling off Big Ed.
My turn is not when you tell me to.
To be clear, I wasn't surprised that Jenny and Sumit were still together. But man, Sumit's mom being best friends with Jenny was completely unexpected. Didn't see that coming at all. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. And also, this is my QR code to my Snapchat. Make sure to follow my public profile. I will be posting often on there. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!